And also joining us is Professor Etse Sikanku of the University of Media, Arts and Communications in Ghana. Prof, good evening from here. I understand Ghana is just 1 hour behind Nigeria. Glad to have you join me on the news.
Good evening. It's an honor to be with you.
Absolutely. Let me kick off by asking how you would describe the mood in Ghana in view of the election.
Well, the atmosphere is very charged. It's a very expectant atmosphere, and people are ready. People are ready to vote tomorrow. I think everything that should be done is done. Yesterday, the final rallies were held by both parties. There's a lot of conversation going on. Today is coincidentally a public holiday. It's Farmers' Day, the day we celebrate farmers. And so those who need to travel have traveled for tomorrow's election or are traveling for tomorrow's election. So I think the mood is very expectant, and people are ready. I think people are ready to vote.
Well, from reports, we've seen that there are just two major contenders of all the 20 aspirants. Whom do you think will likely sail the ship of Ghana in the right direction?
Oh, I wish I knew, really. It's hard to tell because this is an election that really has different permutations and different issues at stake. It's very close at this moment. If you look at some of the polling that has been done, some of them, for instance, the EIU, Global Info Analytics, have put President Mahama as the clear winner, getting over 50%. I believe they have him in the 52s or something thereabout, winner. Other polls that have come in by other recognized institutions and pollsters, like Professor Smart Sapong and others, also have Dr. Baumia ahead. So it is an election that we would have to wait for the poll of polls to happen tomorrow. And that is just a few hours away. So at this point, we just have to wait for the ultimate poll, which is the voice of the people tomorrow.
Well, just like Nigeria, I would believe there are pressing issues you'd like to see addressed by whoever wins. And so what are these issues?
Yeah, thank you. Quite a number of issues are dominating the election. If you look at this 2024 election, the issues that circumscribe or dominate this election, I'll start. First of all, it's the economy. I guess that's no surprise to anybody. It's one of the major issues, usually in elections, not just in Ghana, but I'm sure in other parts of the world. But yes, in Ghana, it's a big issue at this point. People are feeling the pinch of the economy. They think times are hard. Although the government has said, and there are some indications that a turnaround is happening, but, well, fortunately, unfortunately, it hasn't come quick enough. The elections are here. And so people have been complaining about the increasing hardship that is that they are experiencing. People want to see their incomes increase. So the economy is going to be one. The jobs is going to be another. Many people have not been without jobs for some time. Unemployment is a major issue among young people. The government has said that it provided over 2.3 million jobs since they came into power over the past couple of years. But there is increasing concerns among many young people about as far as job opportunities are concerned. So that is one. Inflation, of course, was a major part of the issue, but that has seen some improvement, but people are yet to see it in terms of the prices. So this is something that would influence how people are going to vote or the choices that they'll make. But apart from that, one issue that has also come up very strongly is education. It hasn't been as much of an issue this cycle as it was in 2016 or 2020, but for some reason, it has been injected back into the race. But I think it's because of the government's flagship program, which is free secondary education. It's an unprecedented, major, widespread policy that has never happened since independence in the country. everybody, of course, it has been implemented in a way, but not in such a widespread manner as it is now. And while the government is touting it as their flagship program and shows their capability of providing accessible education for many Ghanaians, there are people who are complaining about the manner in which it has been implemented. And many people are calling for a review of this particular policy. But there is a sense that many more people have access to secondary education. It's become a very popular, or at least a very popular topic. And so I think that would also be an issue that would dominate the election. Then there's energy. Many people are concerned that the energy crisis that seemed to have been addressed in the past years that seem to have been obliterated are gradually sneaking back in. And so there are concerns about that as well. There will also be concerns about, I believe, corruption. Yes, corruption is always a major issue in an election, but it is more not about the candidate, but about the previous incumbent government. And so many people are saying that, well, it's about time that there is a switch. Another major issue is infrastructure. Many people are concerned about the roads in their localities, the inner routes especially, and they believe that they want to experience more infrastructural development. And so I think that these are the issues that people are going to look at and vote on.
Well, quite a number of issues you outlined there. May I say, may the best man win. Thank you so much for your time on the news. Professor Sikanku of the University of Media, Arts and Communications in Ghana. Many thanks indeed for your time.
Thank you. It was good to be with you again.